Hello, everyone. A twist of fate has just happened. Alex shows up with a mysterious gift for Tuna. But what's inside that box? Could it be a sparkling wedding dress, or just the first sign of a much bigger promise? Little Henry, so innocent, doesn't fully understand yet, but his bright eyes seem to feel the deep love Alex has for his mother. Those gentle kisses on Tuna's forehead, after so many dark days of hurt from her ex, have finally warmed her heart for the first time, leaving her trembling but full of hope. Will this true love be strong enough to erase the painful past and open up a brand new journey for Tuna Henry and Alex? Stay tuned, because behind that gift could be the turning point that changes their destiny forever. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss the next episodes, where secrets slowly unfold and love gets pushed to its very limits. After so many days of fear, when the shadow of Henry's close call still haunted Tuna's heart, Alex quietly prepared something special. He wanted to take her to a place he had long dreamed of sharing with her, a romantic, peaceful spot where every wound could finally be soothed. The road leading there glowed with warm golden lights, trees swaying gently in the breeze as if giving their blessing. For the first time, after all the turmoil, Tuna could let her shoulders relax and smile as Alex held her hand tightly. She no longer needed to glance around in fear, no longer felt the past closing in on her. Henry slept soundly in their gentle embrace, as if he too could feel the rare peace of the moment. Every soft kiss Alex placed on Tuna's forehead seemed to erase a layer of darkness, replacing it with certainty and trust. In that romantic place, with waves softly rolling in and the moon wrapping the sky, Alex whispered, "I've waited for this moment for so long, Tuna. No more fear, no more shadows. Just you, me and Henry, a complete family." That night, there was no wedding dress, no aisle, just two hearts beating as one. And in that Tuna felt a happiness she once thought she'd never know again. But dear viewers, will this happiness truly last? Or are there still trials waiting ahead? Stay tuned until the end, because this moment is only the beginning of a story full of surprises. Under the starry sky, Alex gently led Tuna along the stone-paved path. The streetlights cast a warm glow, reflecting in her shimmering eyes, making his steps slow down as if he wanted to stretch out every second of this moment. Her small hand rested inside his, a warmth Alex had dreamed of for so long. Inside, he kept wishing, "If only I could hold your hand like this every day, until the day you and Henry live with me under the same roof." When he glanced at Tuna, he saw the faint smile at the corner of her lips, and it tightened his chest. All the pain she had endured, all those days she had lived in fear for Henry. Alex just wanted to erase it all and replace it with lasting peace. Yet the worry inside him never went away. Back at the farm, so full of memories, but also dangers, Alex always felt uneasy. He feared the shadows of the past might return, that one careless moment could put Henry in danger again. Just the thought of it made his heart ache. He squeezed Tuna's hand tighter, his voice low but full of longing. "Tuna, I want you and Henry to come live with me. So every morning when you wake up, I'm the first person you see. so Henry never has to feel afraid again. At the farm, I'm always on edge for you both. If something happened, I might not be able to protect you in time. I can't lose you. Or Henry. Not even once. Tuna froze, her eyes filling with tears. She had never heard Alex speak so clearly before. In every word she felt not just love, but responsibility, the yearning of a man who wanted to be her steady shelter. In that moment, the wind whispered around them, their footsteps falling in rhythm along the quiet path. Would Tuna find the courage to leave the past behind and step into the future Alex was holding wide open for her? And would Alex's dream of one home, one true family finally come true? Or were storms still waiting just ahead? The night was so still, it felt like the world was holding its breath. By the lake, the moonlight cast their shadows, reflecting the conflict in Tuna's eyes. Alex still held her hand, his grip trembling slightly, but his gaze steady and filled with such devotion it sent ripples through her heart. Inside, Tuna, two forces battled fiercely. The farm full of memories, the place where she and Henry had struggled through so many hard days. It held tears, laughter, and the strength she believed she had to stand on her own. But it was also the place that had pushed her into danger more than once, leaving scars on her heart that would never fully heal. And in front of her stood Alex, the man who had brought her hope after the darkest days, the man willing to carry every burden just so she and Henry could live in peace. With every squeeze of his hand, with every look, Tuna felt his genuine love and his longing for a real home. Yet, following Alex meant leaving behind the land she knew, letting the past fade into the distance. Did she have the courage to do that? Henry slept soundly in his mother's arms, breathing evenly like a little angel, unaware that he was at the very center of this struggle. Tuna looked down at him, her heart tightening. My child, how should I choose so that you can have peace? Stay in a place filled with danger, or trust you to the arms of a man I believe in? Alex held her hand tighter and whispered, his voice rough and low. I'm not asking you to answer right now, but let your heart decide. All I want is to be there to protect you and Henry for the rest of my life. The night wind blew past, and even the stars seemed to quietly watch over them. Tuna was left in a heavy silence. On one side were memories she couldn't bear to leave behind. On the other was a future full of promise, but also the risk of starting over. Alex decided to take Tuna to a truly special place, a small restaurant tucked away on the hillside far from all the noise and chaos. The quiet space glowed with soft golden light streaming through the windows, shining as if to chase away the worries that had weighed on her for so long. When she stepped inside, Tuna froze for a moment. On the table, Alex had already placed a vase of pure white roses, the very flower she had once mentioned casually in a short conversation. Henry let out a little cheer when he saw the flickering candles, his tiny hand reaching out as if to touch the warm flame. Alex pulled out a chair for Tuna, his eyes gentle as if saying, You deserve every beautiful thing in this world. Sitting across from her, his voice was calm but steady. I know. You've spent so many days living in fear and worry. Tonight, I just want you to relax. Just smile. Let me carry the rest of the pain for you. Tuna sat in silence. The candlelight reflected in her tearful eyes, making her heart tremble. For years, no one had ever created such a peaceful moment for her. She remembered the nights Henry lay in her trembling arms, the countless times her heart tightened with the fear of losing him. And now, right in front of her, Alex was using his love to mend those hidden wounds. Henry sat in his mother's lap, his bright eyes moving from Alex to her, as if the little boy could already sense the warmth and protection of this man. Alex reached out and brushed Henry's hair, his kind smile unmistakable. "From today on, I don't want either of you to worry anymore. I'll be the shoulder, the shield the father Henry needs, and the man you can always lean on." At that moment, Tuna's heart burst open. She raised her hand to cover her mouth as tears streamed down her cheeks, not from sadness, but because for the first time in so many painful years, she felt that she and Henry were truly cherished and fully loved. The small restaurant shimmered in candlelight as the sound of a soft piano drifted in the background. It was as if the scene paused to capture a promise from now on. Fear would fade away, making room for a new journey, one filled with love, trust, and the family waiting ahead.
Quá khó khăn. Cô ngồi xuống. Còn đá xuống